All right, it's 7 o'clock on the dot.
Yes, it is.
It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I hit the dot. She's in the spot. Ready or not.
Here we come. Hey, y'all.
Ready for them bars?
Okay. We live on
We
Facebook.
live on Facebook, guys, and we are live on YouTube as well. Are we live on YouTube? We're trying to be live on YouTube. Woo!
Yep.
We are live on YouTube.
It's a huge delay.
It's a delay. All right,
But we
perfect.
are live on YouTube. Look
See,
at that.
that's expansion.
Look at
That
that.
is
Look at that.
expansion. That's
We are
expansion.
two channels at once. Hey, mama.
That is. All right, now I gotta turn this down. All right, there we go. Hey, Mom. We are expanding in this piece. We are on Facebook Live. We are on a YouTube Live. And if you guys stay on in there and hang in there with us, we are also going to be on Instagram as well. We are not concentrating too much on TikTok.
Yeah, because we don't know what
TikTok or not.
The TikTok don't know what it's doing yet.
Right, TikTok or not. So you're going to hold down YouTube and I'll just be on Facebook. Is that cool?
I'm on both.
I know. Well, maybe I can be on both. I'll just be on both. How about that?
I'm on both, girl.
We'll be on both.
Shut
We'll be on both.
Yes.
We live in the place
we
to
live,
be.
we live on both.
All right, I'm live. There we go. Yeah, so I guess I should have told the kids because they could at least be on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Tonight will be our first night on YouTube, and we are going to let everyone know that we can figure it out. This will be a great test run.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey Ron, hey Ma. I can chime in and go back over here and see you guys now. All right, perfect. All right, hey everybody, we are in here. Welcome to Wednesday. Happy Hump Day, everybody.
Yes.
Just a recap of the weekend or the week. How was everybody's week? I mean, we do go by through the whole weekend,
It goes by very, very fast.
It
does.
does. I could not believe we were back
Hey,
to Wednesday already.
This show is for you.
Hey, Michelle. Yes, hey, Michelle. You speak it, and we got you. All right. So, did you do anything exciting over the weekend?
Just a lot of printing.
That's right.
Me and my husband went to the club,
Yeah, that club.
Sam's Club. I had said that at work. I was like, me and my husband went to the club. And he was like, I went to a club. And I was like, yes, Sam's.
It's printing all your words, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Is that okay?
It's transcribing.
Yes.
Oh, how cool is that?
Yay.
So we better be grammatically correct.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Did
they type?
Did they type ha 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 ha?
LMAO.
I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm not gonna stop.
You are awful. No, I wanted to touch base on my weekend though. I had to work a concert at the Masonic Temple. It was some rapper, Rio.
Okay.
Rio
De Janeiro.
I wish. Rio, the young thug or young blood or whatever. He was a rapper. From here, or is he from here? I
don't know.
No, so because the kids were super excited that I was working this concert. It's like, you working Rio? You working? Can I get some tickets? And I was like, okay, I wasn't. Whatever.
Ryan, you heard of Rio?
Yeah, Rio the Young. It's like DA, legit. Rio the Young somebody.
Did it type the?
It right. I was wondering. But I did get comp tickets for him, right?
Okay.
And so Derry was unable to go, but Yanni came in town in time so that he was able to utilize the tickets. The theatrics, the foolishness, the waste of money, the mishandling of affairs of the evening. Let me tell you something. This young blood was completely inebriated. He was on that lean, or he was leaning. I don't know what they call it, but he was not. He was completely inebriated. The stage was completely filled with an entourage of folks.
Just a whole bunch of friends, family, cousins.
Mook right now. He did not perform. They legit played his music, and he was up there taking
just dancing to his own music.
And people paid like $100 or like more. They paid money for these tickets, and I just want to say I was extremely disappointed in the youth that support this, and I'm glad we got comp tickets. It's no way I would have paid for it. So Shelly Shuford is watching. Hello, Shelly. Welcome to the show. Nah, that might be for the babies under me. Yes, it was definitely the babies under, because it was not for me at all. But I was thoroughly disappointed.
That's sad.
It is sad. That is sad. So we're going to dive on into things because Shelly is a new name I do not recognize. And so for the purposes of Shelly in the replay, we are going to introduce ourselves and figure out who we are. So what's going on and whatnot, whatever. I am Makita.
I am Rhonda.
And we are Fuchsia Intelligence.
Why?
Because Pinky and the brain was already taken.
You want no smoke.
So we were touching base on Good Grief. So Good Grief is a portion of the show where we just catch up on each other's mental, any life challenges, bloopers, goodies, good knots, whatevers. We take this portion of the show to kind of check in on each other. So what you got for Good Grief for us today?
Listen, y'all. Full transparency. Okay, so y'all know I had a shopping issue, right? Last year, my goal was to not, I didn't make a resolution. I don't do resolutions, but last year I made a goal to not shop. I don't need any more clothes. If you know me, you know I don't need any more clothes. So I had got some debt. A lot of debt because of my sadness and depression from going to COVID and just not be supposed to get in the house. We didn't get the house. It was just a lot going on.
Retail therapy
is my go-to.
Yeah.
And I was doing too much. And so I got caught up, had a lot of debt, and got the baby a car, and she not working, and yeah, so a lot of debt, right?
Debt.
So I'm like, okay, I tried to do debt consolidation, and they told me one thing, and I was paying it. Then somebody told me they was gonna sue me and put stuff all up on my house and everything. And I'm like, what is this? This is so ghetto. This is not me. I'm bougie. Like, I don't do stuff on my house. I don't need people knowing my business. And they said, okay, well, we're gonna negotiate that. And it was like, okay, we negotiated. It'll be, $200 something. And I was like, oh, okay. That's with the money I'm already paying, right? And it was like, no, that's in addition to. What? I'm going to y'all because I don't have the extra money to be paid. So anyway, so I was like, forget this. I'm going to see if I can file bankruptcy. So I called this one place, and it was like, you can do it on Chapter 13. That's when you pay the money back. And I was like, okay, run it. Then Ralph was like, my husband, he was like, well, try this place and see what they talking about, because that's where he went when he had to do his little thing. Went there, called them up, and we get to the place, make the appointment, get to the place. They tell me, it's gonna be like $600 to do the Chapter 13. So I'm ready. Got my $600 ready. And then she was like, well, you shouldn't do Chapter 13. You should do Chapter 7, and then you could just wipe everything clean. And I said, huh? What? I said, you said what now? And she said, clean. You don't have to pay nothing. I said, I don't have to pay nothing back. So now I said, well, how much this cost? Now that cost like $3,800, but it was $3,800 to wipe out $45,000 in debt. So So yesterday I signed the papers, filed it. I'm good. God is good all the time. I was praying, and I had to print a whole bunch of stuff and give him my whole life. That's a whole nother episode for a whole nother day on the stuff that you need to send to them if you ever go through a bankruptcy. By no means do we claim to be experts on anything, but if you got questions, I got answers. But it was a hot mess. Woo.
Whoa.
But
got to sign them papers.
Sign them papers.
Woo!
You talking about? I was crying in the office.
Oh.
She was like, girl. She was like, we're gonna get you together. I was like, yes.
Well, congratulations.
I know.
My good grief.
Oh.
So I did not even tell her what my good grief was because I wanted the on-camera reaction.
Oh goodness. I'm not gonna cry.
I hope not.
Okay.
I already did that, so we good.
Goodness.
I know. So, I was betrayed again.
No.
Yes. So, let us just be clear. Sorry, friend. Sorry,
When
friend.
I tell y'all,
I know you had such hope.
I was having such hope.
I know. I had such hope too. Oh my God, I had such hope. And so I was betrayed by someone so close to me. And it's just a history of behavior. And so shout out, or not really shout out, but I really want to highlight all of the women that are going through like domestic violence situations. Like, it is serious, right? You put your whole all into things and you really just depend on folks to do the same, right? So it's extremely disappointing.
Sorry.
It's extremely disappointing when, you put all of your eggs in a basket, you're running up this hill, and that person trips you and throws the eggs down the hill, and you just,
goodness.
Yeah. And so I just want to say, it's something, I'm not going to do it again. I'm not going to do it. It's really something, but you cannot be cheated on. I think, and this is what's helping me go through this, right? If you're not married, you can't be cheated on, right? So you guys can kind of figure out what the premise is. And so that's what's helping me to get but it's the betrayal and it's a broken trust. And, even if you're in a relationship, exclusive, whatever, if you are not married, you cannot be cheated on. So, I'm clear on that.
I don't know. I think that's another topic for another day.
Well, maybe we can.
Because I don't believe that. I believe
true.
if we're in a committed relationship and you step out with somebody else,
that is just a committed relationship. You made a commitment. So you've broken that commitment. You've broken that trust.
Mm-hmm.
But you did not cheat. You can't cheat. It's not infidel. It's not adultery. It's not anything. You've not broken any laws. You've just broken a commitment. That's all. There's nothing that can be done about it. So it's blank space. And it's just a part of your story. And so I just was wondering, you don't even want to tell it, because it's like, do you rather hear you knew better, I told you so, you better than me? Like, which one of those phrases do you prefer? Like, honestly, that's a legit question.
I would not do that to you.
No, I'm wondering. None of them?
No, I wouldn't never say that.
My heart goes out to you. Thanks, Ma. Oh, and I missed something about Ron. He was talking about Rio Young G. What he is from Michigan, and you do be giving your clothes away. So, and hey, Tamiko, you came right in time.
Hey, Tamiko.
Hey, Tamiko. And so, you just, it's just a disappointing. It's so, you get so high. And
I had such high hopes.
I know.
I was really like,
I know.
I
know. I didn't even want to tell you. It was so difficult. I haven't told anyone because I don't even have room for discussion right now. So, but we have to go on with the show. So that can lead us right on into that can can lead us right on into the topic, because today's topic is the difference of sadness and depression. So we want to just highlight the difference between sadness and depression.
Ron agrees with me. Thank you, Ron.
Certainly.
Still cheating.
Let me say I agree with Rhonda. You've been cheated out of an experience due to someone's lack of care and concern. Oh, that's the good way to look at it, Ron. I was cheated out of
an experience.
Well, no, everything.
The whole
episode was an experience. I wasn't cheated out of anything. I learned some things. You just grow. You just learn and grow. You just have to let people be who they are. You have to understand. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to be, I'm working on breaking some generational curses, right? And so I do know that it's going to come with some toil and some trials and some, because I have gone through and I have gotten through. So I know that I can get through. Okay.
I like that. Go ahead.
So, you would think that it makes it easier each time, but it makes it harder
because you're building up a wall. Every time you're going through something, the wall is going up. It's just like, because now you got to think of that hurt, and you gotta remembering that hurt.
It's really once someone lies to you, it's just difficult because you can't decipher where they were ever telling the truth. Mm-hmm. So that's the thing. You never want to break someone's trust,
and then that just makes it harder for the next person, because you be like, as soon as they say something and it don't sound right, you be like, you just like dissecting every little thing they say.
Yeah. But so that is my overall prayer, really, is just to not harden my heart. Yeah. Because I do realize that there is an experience for me that is going to be worthy of all of these trials and tribulations. I am in church.
Gemini Nation.
I am in church. Hey, Mar, what's the deal? What's the deal?
Ryan said something.
You definitely learn and grow. And obviously, without me knowing details, I'm on the outside looking in. I have been stepped out on before and was cheated out of the experience that was projected to me. Yeah. I guess you are cheated out of an experience that your mind created, right? You okay?
Yeah, especially because you see the future. You know what I'm saying?
You have an expectation. Yeah. It's a disappointment. So that's what it is. It's just an overall disappointment. So I am getting over that, and I am working on trying to figure out how to, I don't know, tell my friends. My goodness, friend. Trust is so easy to be broken and hard to rebuild. Yes, it is. It's difficult. It's extremely difficult. And so that's where we are with the sadness and depression. Ooh, come on in. So sadness is it's situational, right? Mm-hmm. So I am sad. It is sad. It is a disappointment. I have cried. Thank God I'm home alone, because listen, whoa. But it's a sadness, but you're able to, it comes in waves, and I'm still able to do the dishes, and I'm still able to process. And let's rewind. We are not medical professionals. Disclaimer before we dive into this topic. We are not medical professionals. We do not claim to be. Please just take it what we say. This is our opinion. This is a judgment-free. Judgment-free.
We listen and don't judge.
Yes. So
we just saying what it is. We're interpreting what we see in Google and putting it out to y'all, because sometimes y'all don't want to Google stuff.
Right. So we just creating a space to discuss
Safe
it.
Space.
And this is just our opinion. And everything that we learn, we have read, which is another thing. Mm-hmm. Our lives are based on what someone else said. Just think about that. Mm-hmm. Everything that we know, we learn, is something that we've read. And so you have to know what space you're in to even gravitate to what to read, right? So if someone is negative, they're going to find articles. They're going to find stats, statistics to justify their behavior. Mm-hmm. All right. So It's all about an uplifting. So whatever you're gravitated to. So this is just our opinion. We were gravitated to these topics, and so sadness is objective, and depression is
clinical. It's clinical. So it's your depression really is a diagnosis. So you have to be diagnosed as depressed. A lot of people, we take that word, very lightly, and we always say, "Oh, I'm so depressed."
yes.
But if you haven't been diagnosed, you most likely is just sad.
Yes. Ron is saying sadness and depression is so rough, and they are hand in hand. Sometimes tag teaming. When things get rough, you folks listening and reading, reach out to medical professionals. I've recently gone back to therapy, and I have my next session Friday. Oh, nice. Hello, Amanda. Welcome to the show.
You're seeing congrats. People I'm not seeing.
Amanda Carlson is watching.
Hi, Amanda Carlson.
Good luck with that, Ron. Congratulations to you on knowing that you needed help and seeking it. Guys, I'm dealing with this cooties. So I'm over here draining. I feel like I sound all nasally, but so yeah. Erica, hey cuz, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. So yes, just that is the overall biggest picture and difference between sadness and depression. One is simply a mood. It just affects your mood. It's situational. It's based on things that you may have experienced. You go through a form of depression when you're sad, but you're able to still regulate yourself. You're able to come back. It's an emotion. It's on that wheel of emotions. And so when you're sad, you're able to regulate those emotions. But depression, it's a mental disorder. It's chemical. It's all of these things that doctors have to, regulate for you. You may need some help. So that is the overall, that's what we want to really just keep harping on. One is medical and one is mostly physical. Ron is saying that our brains work that way too. When you are sad, your brain finds past memories to come and support that sadness. So it's best to learn how to navigate your emotions because your brain can betray you. Absolutely. Your brain, it believes what you tell it. Exactly what I was saying with the things that you read. So you have to make a conscious decision. Like every day is a conscious decision to be happy. Every day is a conscious decision to get up. You make a conscious decision to take a shower, to get dressed. I'm going to have a good day. Everything is going to be okay. These are things that you have to continuously tell yourself, because if you die or I'm sad, I don't want to do it, I'm not going to,
then you're going to be that.
You can slide on into that thing.
You manifest it.
You can slide on into that thing, yes. And then that's when the depression can kind of take over. So when you cannot get yourself back together and regulate your life or go back to what's considered a normal functioning, then that's when we can probably say that you are on the cusp of depression. You believe that sadness will lead to depression. Yes, it does. It does indeed.
So you got to be careful and mindful. You can't stay in it.
You cannot stay in it. So, yes, sadness, just know and honoring those feelings. So sometimes folks get into, why am I sad? I shouldn't be sad. And, then you go into, and like, again, you'll find past things that keep coming up and will support that. You sad because you didn't eat. You sad because you ain't got no friends. You sad because this person didn't call you back. You sad because, so it's always a reason. But it's normal. So as long as you understand that that's normal, grieving, will cause some sadness.
Michelle said she believed the sadness turns to depression too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Financial troubles, right? You were sad about that thing.
Man. That was no, I would never, ever, I can promise you that, get in that same situation again. And I'm manifesting that.
That's what's up.
That was whew,
Yeah, you just don't feel right.
No.
And it's low vibrational.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. And your body reacts to that chemically. It really, really is. So that's what it is. It's those, it's a chemical shift. So that's when the doctors have to get those medications. So, failing an exam at school, just different situations. Anybody, like any situations you guys, what has made you sad? Divorce. I wrote that. I had already wrote that.
Loss of a parent, loss of anyone can do it, but loss of a child that's really rough because no parent expects to ever go before their child. So that one can be really rough.
Yes, or their child to go before them.
The child, what did I say?
To go before their child.
What she said.
Yes. So
see, I gotta add some little funny to it because I don't want to just be sad this whole show.
So mom says, so how long do you think a person can be sad before you can say that they've been there too long? 2 weeks. 2 weeks, based on the readings, 2 weeks. If you find that is your situation, or you cannot get yourself back together after 2 weeks, then that's when you probably should start seeking medical professional help. Because usually you can find relief when you're sad. So like crying is a form of relief. You'll cry for a minute and you can okay, and then you'll do the dishes and then, but that sadness is past. You can still talk to friends.
You can still watch something and laugh.
Okay.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So if you stuck in your bed for 2 weeks and just can't move, don't want to eat, don't want to call nobody, not answering the phone, then that's when you need to seek some help.
Yes.
But if you can get yourself out of it, so say, you go through the 2 weeks and then you're like, okay, I'm okay. And then you actually are able to do something to go back out. Like she said, it comes in waves. That doesn't mean that the sadness is not going to come back. You can listen to a song. You can see something that come on TV that reminds you. It could be a deer that comes in the yard.
Yes.
Something that can trigger you. So it's always triggers that are out there that can, have you go back to it, but you just can't stay in it. That's the thing.
Yes. That is the thing. Sadness usually does pass. It is, and you're knowing it. So you're consciously aware that I'm sad. You're honoring it. You can speak on it. You can, I'm upset. You know what your triggers are. This is when you can say that it's sadness. Depression is when it's an abnormality. Like you can't call it. You just.
And people are like, "Are you okay? Because you're just not yourself. You're not yourself. Like, what's going on? Like
you're not moving right. You can't. It is absolute imbalance of who you are, yourself, your vibe, your whole. So you're just. That is when it is more into the mode of depression as opposed to a sadness. When you cannot put it into words, when you just have a loss of interest. Like, you like myself. I love to make things. Crafting is my thing. And so if I'm finding myself, I don't want to do it. It's not, but when I'm sad, I'm legit, let me go grab me some glue and some glitter. I'm looking to go to my place of relief. I'm looking for this to pass. I want this sadness away. Their energy is up. Absolutely. You can always tell. So yes, depression is it legit is an actual disorder. You are feeling worthless. What I don't need to do that. It's not going to matter. Nobody's going to care. Hopeless and things like that. So when you cannot put a word on it, when you cannot say I'm sad, that is when you probably are on the cusp of depression. You probably want to go and seek some professional help. Because severe cases of depression, as we know, can lead to suicide. So folks will marinate in that thing, and so I absolutely advocate mental help, therapy, psychologists, not just even when you're sad. You know, sometimes it is you have a lot that you're trying to, you know, compartmentalize. It's difficult to, you know, navigate a lot of things.
And you can only compartmentalize for so much for so long.
So long.
Because eventually it's going to keep piling up. Because you keep putting everything, okay, I'm going to put this in this corner. I'm gonna put this in that corner. Eventually you're going to run out of corners. And then what you going to do?
And everything
is just there. Yes, because it's all compact. Everything is all compact now because you done ran out of space. Because you don't have any more space, you be like, I can't do it. That's when you usually explode,
yes.
And you just going off on somebody for no reason,
yes.
Because you know you can't take it no more, and you just fed up,
yes. And that is another. That is also one of the symptoms of depression as well. Irritability, frustration, and you can't cap it. You can't put a hold on it. Someone says, "How do you?" Speaking to me for
what you talking about?
So you know, right? That's you.
Why you saying hi?
Sure. So yes. So it's not. You know, mental health is always. So you have that person that can help. You know, navigate, help you. You know, think about it different ways, because when you're in it, it's so difficult thoughts of it. So it's good to step back and have someone else maybe reiterate some things to you, maybe bounce off some ideas with a professional, or even just someone outside. You know, you have your friends and they want the best for you, so they're always going to be pro whatever you're trying to do.
Just going to say yes. Unless they're your good friend,
you know,
then they're going to tell you even what you don't want to hear.
What you don't want to hear, right? So, yes,
everybody need to have that one good one.
yes. So, just sadness again is a specific reaction to things, and depression is an abnormal general state of being. I call it. That's when you can't say I'm sad. That's when you probably need to seek professional help. Sadness is subjective, and depression is diagnosed. Mm-hmm. So these are the key points for you guys to remember and keep in mind. Sadness is subjective, and depression is diagnosed. Sadness is a temporary change in your mood, and depression completely changes your life. So, yikes. I guess you do feel like your life is... I don't want to feel like my life is over.
No,
I'm so old.
But you know what? It's like that part of your life is over.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, okay,
now
you gotta start over and do something else.
Yeah.
Nobody likes starting over.
Nobody likes starting over. So these are, and so we can now dive into some ways that you can help those that you know that may be experiencing sadness or depression. Mom said, unfortunately, people don't necessarily get help from a psychiatrist. For depression, they turn to another alternative like drugs or alcohol. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely turn into they try to go to coping mechanisms. Mm-hmm. So some folks do like find relief, or they find it, or they think that that's relief, like crying, drinking, smoking, sexing.
Yeah, so those are negative coping mechanisms. There are some positive ones. Some people eat too much. Yeah, but there are some positive ones. You can exercise. Reading the book will take you out of that mindset and take you into somebody else's imaginary world. So you're no longer thinking about yours. Just it's watching TV. Like it's different things that you could do in lieu of going down that road.
Hey, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan.
Ryan said that's because they're trying to escape from their reality.
Exactly, because it gives you, because when you get tipsy, you tend to forget things, mm-hmm. Or your mind, you don't care about it as much. Right. Yeah, you don't care about it. That's what I say about when people that codeine. Like you still feel the pain, but you just don't care about it. Just don't care about it as much.
Yes. So these are some of the things that you can try to help comfort someone who you think may be experiencing some sadness or depression. Listen attentively without judgment. We have so attentively, meaning that you are listening and not waiting to respond. You know, you have your judgment in there, and as soon as they say something, you didn't stop listening to the rest of everything they said. So that's where you coming in with no judgment. So listen attentively
and don't judge. I love that. Listen and we don't judge.
That momentary relief. Yeah.
Ryan said she was doing motherly duties.
Oh,
I heard the baby crying.
Oh,
that's my grandbaby.
That's fun. That's fun stuff. So also try to engage them in small, positive activities, while still respecting their boundaries and their pace. Don't be like, come on, you know, they may not want to get up and go. And so
they be like, come on, let's go to the mall. I don't want
to go to the mall. You know, so small positive activities.
Let's go get something to eat at a drive-thru.
Right. And cousin has said it's important to not rationalize their feelings. That, you know, you want to validate their feelings. You definitely do not want to rationalize their feelings, like, you know, get over it, or that's silly, you know, like why would you think that? That's crazy, or, you know, so you definitely that is absolutely
just cheer up. True. It's not that bad.
It's not that bad. Yes, that is some things to not say to them. So offer so encourage them to seek professional help, like we're doing now. Definitely advise, if you know someone that you're seeing yourself, maybe you can say, hey, I'm seeing somebody, maybe, and that can encourage them, like, what, you see somebody? And yeah, my person is good, this and this and that. And so that can also help them or encourage them to seek the help that they need as well. So
I have on here when we were saying, you know, do something. Ask them what they want to do. Like, what you want to do? What do you want to do? We can, even if it's watching a movie together, we can just sit and quiet.
That's it. That's true. Sometimes you just want to sit and
but you don't want to be by yourself. You know, in case I want to say something. You know, so just, you know.
Oh my goodness, I had some. Yeah, kudos. I did have some friends like. If you just want to cry, just call, just, you know, and I'll just sit there and listen. You don't have to say nothing. Just, you know, so that is really good to have a great support system. Definitely find some friends that, you know, that you feel safe with speaking, speaking your truths to. So, and
that's gonna listen and not judge.
Yeah, we listen. Y'all
know about that, right? Because we keep saying it. It's a thing that people are doing now. We listen and they saying crazy, outrageous things. But yeah, it's cute. But it's true. It's true. You want somebody that's gonna listen and not judge. And that's what future intelligence is all about.
Erica is saying that, and it assures them that you are there for them.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly. And then acknowledge that you see them, they're struggling. I'm here to support you. Like I see the struggle. Yeah. So I want you to know that I'm here.
Yeah, because those little sneak disses, and people just don't know that they're doing that. Like, you better than me, is suggesting that I'm not smart. I think it's a sneak diss. I don't know why that one kind of does it to me. You're better than me. Like, as if I would do it some different kind of way. I don't know. That particular phrase to me does something. It's a sneak diss, and don't do it. I'm just saying. I don't like when I vent to someone and they just listen. I vent to talk about things for perspective. So I'm glad that you said that. Ron said yes, but sometimes I listen and I judge.
A little. He said he judged a little.
A little.
That's that Gemini.
I got you.
You might say it in your head. Don't say it out loud.
Right. So, what you are saying, what I find myself doing, or what it may help you to do when you are speaking to your friends, ask, like, where do you want me? You know what I mean? Like, which hat do you want me to wear? Like, do you want me to just listen? Do you want my opinion to respond? You know, so just let the person know that you're speaking to, that you are speaking to them for their feedback.
Right, because sometimes they don't know. They don't know. So sometimes, you know, they are there because I'm like, I just want to listen because I don't know if you want my unsolicited advice. You know, you might not want, because I'm a fixer. So if you come to me, I'm like, okay, well, how can we fix it? You know, but that might not be what you want to be. You might just want somebody to listen. So I don't know unless you telling me, you know, what it is that you want me to do. Right. I'm just not gonna say nothing. Right. Because I'm like, okay.
Ron is saying, make sure you set that expectation, because a lot of times people want to give you the space to be vulnerable. Oh, Ryan says, I love that for you. I feel like that's a sneak diss too.
Yeah,
I gotcha. It is.
Depends on the context though.
It bothers me when people say they're there to listen to you, but before you can say anything, they already got an opinion. Yeah. Well, we are indeed human. And so, excuse me, we are a ball of emotions. And so we're protecting our emotions at all times. So when you even go into somebody telling them what you have to tell them, they have to guard how they're feeling or what they're going through at that moment too. So that's why we have to show grace and be able to self-regulate, because people will not act the way that you expect them to. They won't say what you expect them to say. They won't feel the way that you are expecting them to feel. So you're simply expressing themselves, and you're expecting, you know, you may expect them to cry with you. You may expect them to go bust out some windows with you. You may be expecting, you know, and then when that person does not do that, you like, you know, so then you're feeling judgmental. So, you know, you just show your friends some grace, because everyone has an opinion. We do. We like Ryan said, a little. We're thinking like, wow, I don't know if I would, you know. Yeah, so you're processing, and someone is saying that, you know, you're going through your own self channels of like, wow, you know, it's difficult to be like non-judgment, because we're human and we have our own.
I mean, it's hard to listen to understand and not listen to respond.
Yeah,
it's just hard.
Because we want the best for our friends, you know, and we be popping off, and sometimes we don't even know that we, you know, that we're saying the wrong thing or doing. Why don't you just, you know, hey, why don't, you know, and then they're like,
what? Like, I didn't come to you for this.
You know, and you make it seem so matter of fact, you know, it's so air quote normal to you. It's your regular reserve, and it's, you know, it may not be someone else's. And so, yeah, you have to know that you're, you know, your safe space. So that's why it's important to self-regulate. It really, really is. And so going to a professional, that's totally outside of someone that you know, someone that you're connected to, someone that you've expressed prior relationship statuses with, someone, you know, because we're building up an immune system to things that you're saying to us. We're getting to know who you are. And so then we know who you are with this person. We know who you are with that person, because we're, you know, we're different. So,
yeah, this is true.
What else you got? What to avoid?
What to avoid? When we said, you know, it's not that bad. Just cheer up. Offering solutions without fully understanding their situation. Others have it worse than you.
Oh, listen, I was going to say some of the things that we, like, one thing that I do legit, one thing that I do when I'm feeling like sad, I will turn on Maury.
Like, yeah, others, yeah. And it's like you almost feel bad for feeling bad. But it's like, but that is your space at that time to feel that way. And it's okay for you to feel that way.
Yes.
It's okay to not be okay. And it is not helpful for you to make yourself small and make what you're feeling, your large thing, that your large issue, feel smaller because somebody else, they can't afford, they can't eat, they don't have a roof over their head. Okay, well, I'm upset because I owe money. I can't pay these people back. Everybody has their own thing, So it's like you can't judge what else, somebody else's big thing that's big to them may not be that big to you.
Yeah.
But it's huge to them because they've never experienced this, or they've experienced this over and over again, and they can't seem to get out of it. So it's you can't judge that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part.
Being overly critical. They said focus on negative aspects instead of giving them any kind of positive feedback.
And I was seeing on there comparing their experiences to others.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Never do that because, oh my goodness.
Yeah, because it's not about you at that point. It's about them.
It's not about you, cheese. So how are you guys feeling? I know that we're just kind of rambling on with the show. Are you guys all in a good, safe space? Making sure that you all are happy. Happy is also an emotion, and it's, relevant or relative.
Right.
So we just don't want you sad out there.
Yeah. We just came out of the holidays.
Yes.
We said the birds are pretty hard. And we about to come up on the anniversary ourselves.
Yes, this weekend, as a matter of fact, will be the anniversary of my mom's passing. And so I have been, I don't know if I'm feeling melancholy about it. I just, I don't think that that's what it is. It's just difficult to, even process what I'm going through or even address that because of, I have a lot of things that are even happening. So I don't think that I have been sad about my mom. I don't think that has been like creeping up on me. Oh, the date is coming. Oh,
yeah.
I
haven't been either. I haven't been either.
No, but I am honoring her. I am honoring her. I've been busy getting this website together. Oh my goodness. Listen, when you all see this, folks, okay, let me just say me. When you go to a site, you ordering clothes, you just clicking. You're just clicking add to cart, put your address in there and it comes. Okay. But somebody has to put that tab on there that says add to cart. You have to actually legit put that tab on the page. You have to put the embedded coding so that when you click on this one, this picture comes up, right? I don't think about all of that.
When I'm the zero X's and O's, the zeros and the ones.
I don't think about any of that when I visit a website. I don't think about who. So this has been an enlightening experience for me.
It'll be a labor of love.
It is absolutely a labor of love because you have to sit there and go through each step.
And she not that type of person that like to do that at all. At all. Like if it's easy, yes, but when it's like step 1, 2, 3, 4, that's fine. But when it's step 1, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, step 2, A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Right?
Did I get it
right? To 1 AE when you get to. So yeah, I know my cuz would not want you to be feeling sad about her passing. She will always be with you, Key. I know.
You got her whole face.
Listen, guys,
you got her whole face.
I know, and so I think that's why I don't even feel like. I mean, I miss hearing my mom on a daily basis, like legit, like hearing her voice. That is what you just cannot get over. but I'm everything that my mother is. You know, as a woman, you know, we have everything that we need when we come into the world, right? All of the eggs, all of the everything. And so I am her. Like when she had me, everything. And so and her mom gave it to her. So I'm her mom. And so I'm her mom's mom. I am a result of decisions, consequences, repercussions, all of that. Slave owners, like it's all of that. So I know she is with me. I know she will never. I can't get her off of me. It's no way, but there is no me without her. I just really legit think of death differently and life, I guess, differently.
I love that for you.
No, right? Shay, whatever. I'm listening. She there, she goes. I'm crying. I don't care what you say. You know me. So yeah,
I haven't been. I thought about her. I had a dream about her. I don't remember it, but I had a dream about it because I woke up and she was heavily on my mind.
Mm-hmm.
But now I still have a voicemail that she left me.
Oh, okay.
And I used to laugh at my mom's. Mom kept all my Uncle Larry's, and when she got a new phone, they all got disappeared.
No.
So I felt so bad because she didn't get to save them. So I still got one, and it wasn't even like a real like good message. She was like, "Hey babe, this is G. I didn't want anything. Call me back." She wanted to know a movie.
Oh God, that person in the movie. That's right.
She used to always call me. And I thought about my mother the other day. We was talking yesterday morning. We were talking about movies and trying to figure out who was in the movie. And anytime somebody do that, my mind automatically goes to Gigi. Because she was the worst person to describe anything. The worst. I would be like, what? She like, it was a black man and it was in the car.
Yeah.
And I'll be like,
yeah. And then the one started laughing.
And then the one laughed, and then they went into the store.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah. She'd be like, call vet. Vet no. You are her go-to for movies, for sure.
I'm like, what am I supposed to do with that? But most times I would figure it out.
Yeah. Give me more.
I'll be like, come on. I need a little bit more. I need a little bit more.
Yes,
my God, she could have told me the whole thing.
Yeah. It's crazy though to look at pictures and just like legit, that's it. So all you have to do is look in the mirror, Key, because you are her daughter.
Yeah, then you got her whole face.
That's something. Like I was saying, looking at her pictures, it's crazy to look at her picture and that's like, legit it. That's like legit it. She was here and I had, these experiences with her and now she's gone. And so sucks.
It does suck. She's a good girl.
It just seems funny. It just seems strange.
I miss her.
That's how we are programmed, like computers, really.
Yeah.
It's a memory. It's etched in there, and yeah.
I miss our talks. I miss me sending her. That's why y'all get sent so much junk.
Oh my God.
Me and her
inbox.
We used to, man.
Yeah.
We were so good at sending each other stuff. And she don't look at half the stuff. Her homework. She got stuff in her inbox, like, because I send Ron stuff every once. Ron, when I tell you, I send you just a smidget of how me and Gigi used to go back and forth with sending each other stuff. It was just a smidget. And this was every day.
Yeah.
We sent each other stuff.
Yeah. I heard that was one running, recurring, constant conversation that I heard during her passing or her repast services.
Mm-hmm.
Me and your mom would be in that inbox, me and your mom, and just hours, and me and your mom would be in that inbox. Because that was her.
She would send it to everybody. And I send it to her. And then she'll a few days later she'll send it right back to me. I'm like, I sent this to you.
I was the one that sent it to you. Right. So yeah, she was. It was bad. It was bad. But yes, I do miss my mom. The anniversary is 118. So keep your eyes open, guys, because for real, we are launching this thing on that day. So I have been on the grind to have this done on time.
Well, I'm off the weekend and I'll be in my new car. So if you want me to come over and help you, I can give moral support by sitting and watching.
Right. Because I'm like, help me. No, but you'll be able to help in other ways. You guys will be able to help and support. I feel truly blessed knowing Bev was there to greet my mama. They play Bid Whist. They're playing Bid Whist right now. Absolutely. She never gone because she is in your heart. This is true. This is true. Yes, they are. You know they playing Bid Whist up there. Her, I'm Bernice. Yeah, and they're not getting up from the table. So yes, and bless your heart too, baby, because I know that you are. You know, you just recently lost your mom too. So yes, it's all of that. It's fine. I love you. I love her. I love y'all. I'm good. I'm grieving a different loss.
Yeah, right.
I'm grieving a different loss right now, my friend. So there you go. I'm sorry. Tip of the day and go on ahead and carry on with the rest of this wonderful evening. So it's expected to be extremely cold next
week. 2 degrees. 2.
Cold. So they're expecting the babies to be out of school, and so these are our tips for next week. Get some snacks and groceries. Just get some fruit in the house and some nuts, because they will be attacking those cabinets and those freezers. And so, you know, every other minute they in there snacking. So it's good to have fruits and nuts so it limits and they don't blow up. Make sure that you put gas in your car. You should be at least at half a tank so that your gas line does not freeze. And if you have to go out, if you're working out in the elements, get yourself some hand warmers, body warmers, those little, throw in things for your hands, but they do work wonders in your shoes. When I'm out there at the games, I put the hand warmers in my shoes. And so once when your feet warm, like, trust me, you want to make sure your arms, your fingers, and your feet.
Ron said no. Yes. Erica said it's 50 degrees where she at.
Come on down. Right. She was my mom's favorite niece. Oh, she was. Yes, she was. Yes, she was. I know. It's 50. Wow, that's even chilly for Alabama. Don't it usually be hotter?
No, that's
really
this time of year.
I thought Alabama was hot. Maybe I'm thinking of Atlanta because Atlanta has snow right now that they don't normally have.
Yeah, they just shut everything down. That's so funny.
Yes.
They shut everything down.
Period. They don't play that mess. So
we gotta get like 10 inches before they start shutting everything down. But they close the schools if it's cold. That just cracks me up. Yeah. Because they ain't never shut the schools when we was in school.
Yeah, it's just a matter of the buses and them, because we walked and that's what it is. And so they don't have the time to warm up the buses, the salt trucks, because kids start school at 7 in the morning. So that's the thing. That's what it is. They don't have the time to get it out there before. You don't want the babies up at 5 in the morning.
Oh, and speaking of winter, and we was talking about clothes and stuff. This is another little tip. How you can, winterize your summer wardrobe, because this is a summer dress, but I threw on a jacket and I have on some boots. Winter.
She done winterized her summer apparel.
Listen,
they got some cold tips in Alabama. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I don't know. I guess I was this past Friday. And
they probably shut everything down too, didn't they? Because they didn't know.
Think about this world right now. You got freezing ice, blundering snow, inches of
got wildfires,
and the hot on the. It's amazing.
Prayers goes out to everybody over there in California
world.
too. Like that's just, whew.
Yeah.
There's a lot of loss over there. They
Snow
lost
was
a lot
gone
of
by
stuff.
Saturday. I got you.
Mm.
Oh, because Erica is okay. It came in on Friday, but it was 4 inches of snow was gone the very next day.
Well, if it's 50 degrees, it ain't cold enough to stay.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, it ain't cold enough to stay.
That's true. That's true.
It's gonna be 2 here next week. 2.
I need to get down there.
2.
I'm gonna come and visit you. I just decided.
2.
So, yeah. So, guys, be careful. Bundle up, stock up on, home firewood. Don't blast the heat though.
No.
Don't blast the heat.
Wear your winter clothes
inside. Right. Just winterize your home attire and you should be fine. We will see you guys next week on Wednesday. I will be feeling better. I will be sounding better. And life will be better next week. So whatever you do, make sure you are enjoying yourself doing it. And I'm just feeling like Tabitha Brown. Like if you just can't have a good day, don't you go messing up nobody else's, okay? Jesus.
Because it costs nothing to be nice.
That's right. Remember, because listen, I was on Tabitha. I was just like, don't go messing up nobody else. I'm in my space right now. And, if you want to do what you want, just leave me alone.
Plastic on the windows.
All of that. My bad. So
plastic on the windows. It's a good tip.
That's a good tip, too.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Keep the air
Have
out.
evening.
Keep
Yes.
the heat from going
And
out.
close your closet doors. I don't know how your home is, but close your closet doors because sometimes, the cold is coming in. I've discovered that myself. My closet, it's got some, so close your closet doors. And remember,
it costs nothing to be nice.
So get on out there and exchange some currency.
Bye. See you
Future intelligence.
Your arm was blocking my light.